Where the hell is it? I'm sure. Good morning. Hello. This is the Aaron Zero show. Uh, Sometimes the YouTube channel does not record my video for some reason. So here goes the podcast again on November the 2nd. Um, we start with the US news. Finally, undecided voters could sway the election. They're not wild about the choice. That is the choice between Trump and Harris. And what the early voting data shows, new voters, a group that could swing the elections. Early voting is surging across USA. Trump team fully embraces RFK Jr.'s vaccine skepticism. During the COVID time, RFK Jr. had not endorsed the vaccine. Trump and Harris offer split screen closing messages in dueling Milwaukee rallies. Billions to vote on both birth control access this election as abortion bans limit family planning. Supreme Court says Pennsylvania voters who mailed defective ballots can vote in person. All hell is broken loose inside Elon Musk's high stakes pro Trump door knocking effort. Who are the people winning Elon Musk's 1 million daily giveaways, which I believe the court has said is illegal? What will happen to Trump's legal issues after the election? How would the House pick the president in event of an electoral college tie? Ex-officer Brett Hankinson violated Breonna Taylor's civil rights in deadly raid. Alzheimer's researchers say brain stimulation device may slow symptoms. Iran says it can make nuclear weapons and signals changing its doctrine for using them. Sexual misconduct allegations directed at former McBeast collaborator are baseless, law firm finds. Instagram famous squirrel euthanized after it was taken from owner's New York State home. DACA recipients are able to sign up for Obamacare for the first time. DACA is the people who are living in America illegally or are just on a legal sort of visa there. And now we switch to international news. Kim Jong un was China's ally until he became the comrade from hell. Beijing is caught between sanctions neighbors whose alliance is causing concern. That is the alliance between Russia and North Korea. A lot of women are rising up. Harris' hopes hinge on female vote. Young women overwhelmingly support Harris. Trump courts divided Arab American voters in Muscatine, Michigan. And of course, Trump has always said that he's for Israel. So the rebel painter who ushered in a new era of Indian art, Vasudev Gaitonde, was born 100 years ago, is considered one of South Asia's greatest abstract painters. Search for Spain flood survivors continues as torrential rain hits another region. More than 200 people are dead, dozens more missing. Trapped in cars and garages, why Valencia floods proved so deadly. People were trapped in their cars. poor planning by officials and extreme rainfall being exacerbated by climate change. Pioneer Indian designer Rohit Bal dies at 63. He was an iconic fashion designer who designed also for Naomi Campbell, Cindy Crawford, amongst others. 14 dead in Serbia railway station canopy collapse. Bolivia military post seized, soldiers kidnapped. Israel strikes historic Lebanese city of Baalbek after ordering evacuations. Tens of thousands flee as Israeli military says it struck fuel depots belonging to Hezbollah. U.S. warns Israel over Gaza aid as deadline nears. Aid deliveries are at the lowest monthly level despite a U.S. threat to cut military assistance to Israel. And of course, most Gazans depend upon the UNRWA, which is the United Nations Relief Agency there, provides aid for Palestinians and elsewhere and has been criticized by Israel. Lebanon said 60 killed in Israel strikes on Eastern Valley, 58 were wounded in Bekaa Valley. And what else we have here? Could election change protection US offers Europe? US military powers help protect Europe for 75 years, but for how much longer? As Mr. Trump is actually wants to cut military protection to Europe, while I think Harris would continue. So, who is ahead, Harris or Trump in the election just now? Election here's the poll basically. So, in this poll, who is leading? Kamala Harris is leading by 1 point, 48% to Trump's 47%. This is a ABC News poll which is updated on 2nd November, and the US uses electoral system to decide the election. A total of 538 electoral college votes up to grabs, so candidate needs 270 to win. There are 50 states in US, but most of them nearly always vote for the same party. In reality, there are a handful where both candidates stand a chance of winning, these so-called swing states. So who is winning in the swing states? Leads are very small, so it's impossible to know who's really ahead looking at polling averages. But if you do want to know, in Pennsylvania, is Trump is leading by less than one vote, Nevada less by one vote. Harris is leading by less than one vote in Wisconsin, Michigan, she's leading by one vote. North Carolina, Georgia, and Arizona are the states in which Trump is supposed to be leading. And let us see some other local news here. October 2024 was the warmest on record for Delhi, and even after the Diwali firecrackers, Delhi had some cleaner air, but this was due to a wind system that was there. Congress is badly exposed due to unreal promises, according to Prime Minister Modi. And what else do we have here? The Sensex has made up almost 80,000 points. It surged to 334 points on bullish trading. Auto sales rose by 26%, but auto companies still have a large amount of inventory. Apple iPhone is doing very well. It has surged by 33%. And so the Sensex at present is 79,724, and the Nifty is 24,299. And we have in the entertainment news, Francis Ford Coppola is going to receive an award from the American Federation. And musician Hari Haran says the song is the soul, and a good song can be lasting for centuries, according to Hari Haran, musician. And what else do we have here? What else do we have here? Let us look at some more American news. Harris says Trump's violent rhetoric must be disqualifying. The ex president called GOP former representative a war hawk who should be fired upon while he was campaigning. And fight breaks out at South Carolina polling site, mishap in Michigan, uh, forces Trump allies to spread misleading election claims. And there's different messaging on Israel and Gaza from the Harris campaign. A mystery ship has been built in China amidst breakneck naval expansion. Valencia's residents in Spain were trapped with no warning in Spain's deadly floods. Typhoon Kong raid bashes Taiwan, the largest storm to hit island since 1966. Armed group kidnaps military personnel and seizes base in central Bolivia. A woman died after being told it would be a crime to intervene in a miscarriage at Texas hospital. And Israel plans to use lasers to shoot down incoming missiles. And Iran has made a statement that it is capable of making nuclear missiles. The Voyager 1 wakes up after falling silent 15 billion miles away. And Hello Kitty has been in the news. It's a Japanese company that makes toys and dolls for young girls and is now an $80 billion company. And there's a super fan with 10,000 toys. Well, thank you for watching the Aaron News, this podcast. If you've enjoyed it, please subscribe. We also have another channel called Aaron Loco, where we give the news in short form. Have a wonderful day.